It is estimated that over 17,000 people are brought into our country every year and forced into slavery. Human trafficking is a major problem. According to U.S. Health and Human Services, it is the second largest criminal industry worldwide. These people, mainly women and children, are forced against their will into hard labor and/or sexual favors. These abused children of God are no longer just brought in through tunnels. They are now flown in on 747 jumbo jets into our international airports. Along with this little-known human tragedy, drugs continue to be funneled into our communities from the north and south borders, as well as the west and east coast. These drugs empower gang lords to pull our children out of schools, promising wealth and fortune, but never telling them of the true cost of their devotion. All of these problems are fueled by a lack of border security. And though some headway has been made in recent years, we must do more. Our government is to protect you and your family with safety and security. And to do so, we must have a secure border. Now, our government has done very little in regards to securing our border because it is oftentimes tied with the human rights of immigrants. People fear that if we have a strong border security, the human rights of the immigrants on the inside and outside of our country will be violated, and thus very little is done. What I don't understand is how is somebody overdosing on drugs, or people working in slave-like conditions under minimum wage, and children being used as sex objects, a perfect example of human rights. In fact, it is the direct opposite. And by us using human rights as an excuse to do absolutely nothing in regards to our border security, it is a violation of our human responsibility, as well as a direct disservice to those that are suffering. My first step to immigration reform is to secure our borders. My second step to immigration reform is to help those who are in our country and contributing to society, though illegal, become citizens. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people that think the best way to deal with illegal immigration is to put everybody onto a bus and ship them out of our country. Well, this unrealistic idea is the very thing that has thwarted any attempt to deal with the real problem. Right now, there is a bill in the House of Representatives, a bipartisan bill that was presented by Gutierrez of Illinois with 91 co-sponsors, that deals with immigration in a just way that is realistic and fair. This bill, CIR-ASAP, helps those that have been in our country by or before December 15, 2009, who contribute to U.S. health, work, military service, and community service, apply for conditional residency, and then after 6 years get their green cards, as long as they continue to work, pay taxes, keep a clean criminal record, meet English and civic requirements. This bill also helps those students that are in our schools that are illegal get their green cards faster. I also like this bill because it severely penalizes those that employ unauthorized immigrants. By penalizing these employers, it will prevent future slave-like situations while at the same time helping those immigrants that are in our country realize the importance of being authorized to work here. Now, this bill does have some ways to go. However, I think it does a great justice of preventing future unlawful immigration, while at the same time providing a grace-centered perspective to those that are in our country and contributing to our society. To summarize my views on immigration, we must first secure our borders to prevent future human trafficking, drugs, drains on our economy, and future unlawful immigration. And at the same time, provide a way that is safe, fast, and graceful to those who are in our country to be here without fear. My name is Merlin Froyd. Thank you for listening.